Hey, you guys. So today I'll be reviewing The Shy, season 7, episode 11. And I want to say that this episode was terrible. I'm not even going to try to be funny or sugarcoat it because for this to be the episode before the season finale, really The Shy, let me just be honest with you guys. I'm gonna wait till next week to really fully make the statement, but I think I'm going to go on the back end and say that season 8 should be the final season of The Shy because y'all been playing in my face for too long. This is getting ridiculous at this point. This whole season was terrible and trash, and I love The Shy. I love The Shy. I hope y'all know that. I love The Shy. I really do. But season 7, for some reason, has been god awful. It's no disrespect to the cast and crew. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job for what y'all are giving. It's the writing though. The writing, whoever's on the writing team, yeah, I'm giving flack to y'all because y'all are doing a terrible job. Because this season has been absolute garbage, and y'all better not piss me off with this. But I swear y'all better not. But this better be the best finale y'all have ever written because the way this season has been going, it's been very disappointing. The only thing exciting that's happened this season was Reds coming back, and that hasn't even followed up with nothing. So y'all, The Shy, I am very disappointed with how this season has played out, and I just want to go on and say that season 8 should be the final season. But let's just get right into the episode because, yeah. So the episode starts off with Alicia questioning Bakari about who killed Rob. And of course, he lies and said that it was Zay. And she asked, did she see Zay do it? He was like, no, Nook told me, but I believe Nook. And then she's like, oh, but you're loyal to Nook and this and that and the third. So then Reg is trying to figure out who snitched on him. So he calls everybody to the crib to find out who snitched on him. And he points a gun at everybody. And basically, nobody confesses to it. So he's like, keeping an eye on everybody. Detective Toussaint is upset with Nook because she gave her a bad tip. And basically, he's like, well, I tried my best, but I can't tell you, who gave me that tip. Bakari tells Lene everything that's been going on with Rob and everything. He promises Lene not to tell anybody nothing. So then Damien is having sex with Zuri in the room, and Keisha comes in because he was late from picking up Ronnie from school, and it was basically a tribute to Jada because it was a moment where Damien hid Zuri under the bed, and then Keisha was basically like, "What's your name?" And you can come out under the bed, and offer her food. So it was a little tribute to Jada, which I love. I am upset that they're coming off Jada, but we're not even going to get into that right now. Um, Let me see. So then, the pastor basically was trying to convince Charles to have a baby. I mean, not have a baby, to get married and settle down because he's been with all these different women, and he feels like people don't respect the pastor that's not married. So he feels like Charles should get married and settle down with a woman. So then Keisha and Emmett have a sit down with Damien, and they basically lays down some ground rules. So then Jamal and Dom are having marriage issues, and they go to a therapist. They're still having marriage issues with their marriage counselor. They've agreed not to have children, but I guess Jamal still feels some type of way because he caught Dom playing with herself. He gets advice from the pastor, and the pastor basically tells him to join her next time he sees that because that spices up their marriage, their bedroom in the marriage, their bedroom or whatever. So then you know what you call it. So Darnell is talking with the woman that has been helping him with Jada's upcoming passing, and basically she suggests that they throw a funeral for Jada while she's here to still receive her flowers, and so he thinks they think that's a good idea. So then basically Charles sees Hannibal's wife at church, and I guess Charles used to date Hannibal's sister, but they stopped dating because Charles was a player and this and that and the third, and yeah. So then he basically like, I feel like she was the one that got away and this and that and the third. So I guess they're gonna try to make Charles and Hannibal's wife's sister a thing. I don't really care, but let's move on to the next subject. So Detective Toussaint is talking with Alicia, and she tells her about Reg's girlfriend, to get closer to Reg's girlfriend to get intel. So Alicia goes up to the store, and she basically she gets Reg's girlfriend's number, saying that basically offering her a lifestyle and to text her and this and that and the third. So then So then Papa does a live podcast with Pastor Zeke, and basically he reveals, they talk about everything, what happened with his first marriage, what happened with his second marriage, and rumors that he's back with his, first wife. So he addresses all those rumors, basically confirms that the reason his first marriage didn't work out was because, he was stepping out and he was barely at home. He was neglecting his wife and this and that and the third. His second marriage didn't work out because they were both cheating with each other and this and that and the third. And now that he confirmed that he is trying to reconcile with his first wife because he's a better man now. So then Jake and Bakari, basically they do a reimagining scene of that scene of Boys in the Hood. Like a car was following Jake and Bakari, and then Bakari gets shot down by that car, but it was a dream by Bakari while he was watching Boys in the Hood. So nothing to see here, folks. A false alarm. So Shaw goes on a date with the older woman that he met on the previous episode. I guess everything's going good. Yada yada yada. They're throwing the live funeral for Jada. Everyone gives their farewells. Emmett couldn't really get himself to do it because he breaks down crying. It made me emotional because it just hit close to home, so it made me emotional. And they had a little moment or whatever. So Emmett and Keisha come home and they see that Zuri is at home with Ronnie while Damien sleep on the couch, and she basically said that Damien called her because Ronnie kept crying and he didn't know what to do, and she's perfect with kids, and they basically offer her a position to be a nanny, and they think about hiring her as a nanny. So then Tiffany and Victor are at work, and basically Tiffany's water breaks, and Victor, is about to take her to the hospital. So then Reg is robbing someone's house, and Reg's girlfriend is outside waiting. So then at the end of the episode, Reg's girlfriend tests Alicia that she's scared, and Alicia asks where she's at, and the episode cuts off. Like I said, a terrible episode. Like nothing really happened, and I'll see you guys next week for the season finale of The Chi.